In this lecture, I'm going to show you how to find the histogram, the boxplot, and some parameters of a dataset. Now, if you save it, it's going to be saved with that name. Now, the next step is to find some statistic values. Then we need to go to columns. And then we need to select body weight. And I want to count the number of records. I want to find the mean of these records, the variance, the standard deviation. We can find also the standard error. What else? We can find the mean, the range, the minimum and the maximum value, the first quartile, the third quartile, and that's it. Okay. If we select this option, store in a data table, we're going to have all these values in one or several columns. Or we can choose to have one square box like this one with all the information. Just let me show it to you. Okay, so this is the box having all the information from this data set. We have 397 rows. The mean weight of the mice is 30.52 with a given variance, standard deviation, standard error, the median. You can compare the mean and the median. The range is the maximum minus the minimum value. The first quartile, 25% of the data set. The third quartile, 75% of the data set. Okay. So let's keep it, let's say right here. Now let's build an histogram and also the box plot. The histogram. We're going to build the histogram of the body weight. Just because the minimum value in this case is 15.97, I'm going to choose here to begin at 15. Is going to be a frequency distribution histogram or just a frequency. We can choose to have frequency distribution. We can draw the mean and the median with green and red colors. And what else? Okay. We want to overlay a normal distribution here. And let's see what we have. Okay. There you have the histogram of the data set. The mean and the median, as you can see, are both at the middle of the data set, 30 and 29.93. And the shape of the histogram is a bell-shaped distribution. Now let's find the box plot. We want to draw the box plot horizontally. Just because the mean and the median is almost at the same point, I'm going to choose just the median. And now let's see the graph. Here we have the graph. This dot is an outlier in the data set. And the outlier is a body weight of 54 grams. The red line is the median. The boundaries of this rectangle are the first quartile and the third quartile. The minimum value, 15.97, the maximum value, 50.49. Okay. So this is 25.22 and 35.4. If the first quartile is 25.22, well, it's going to be right here, 25.22, more or less. So that means that from this point to this point, we have 25% of the data set. Then from 25 to 30, we have another 25%. Then the third quartile is 35. It's going to be right here. From the median to the third quartile, we're going to have another 25%. And finally, from 35 to the end, we're going to have the rest, or 25% more of the data set. Thank you for attending this lecture.